that new whip. Hey, who's that do drip?
And we're live.
Welcome to BETT Records, where we talk about hot topics, ideas, and all the shit you really want to hear.
What's up, guys? We're back. We're back at it like a crack addict.
Yeah, buddy.
Jesus Christ.
Hats inbound.
They're coming.
Give us your order. We already got a list. It's filling up quick.
We're only doing a certain number. It's going to be about a dozen. So if you missed out on the dozen or so,
Initial
you
drop,
might,
bro. Dude, these hats are going to be fucking tits, bro.
Yes, sir.
Fucking tits. You have no idea. No idea. And we also have some big stuff coming in the future as far as like music stuff goes too. So, I mean, you guys just got to keep a lookout because it's about to pop off this summer. We're going to have events. We're going to have all kinds of weird shit. I fucking deep.
BETT Records 2021 summer. Let's go.
Dude, we're gonna have to make like a summer video of all of our, just a big mashup of all of our random shit we do this summer.
We'll have to do something, but make sure you guys have us on YouTube because that hot sauce video is coming super soon. The wing challenge is coming super soon. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A couple of weeks ago, we actually was that last week? The stupid lunchable thing. I think last week was a lunchable.
Last week,
yeah,
that was our lunchable conversation.
So Justin, we called Justin on the way over here because I forgot to pick him up. But anyways,
he's still a little salty.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, dude. I forgot. We had him pick up a Crunch Bar because we got that mystery Lunchable, the off-brand, great value brand Lunchable. Yep. We grabbed the Crunch Bar from. So we're gonna have Q-Tip and Justin split the first one.
So we're
gonna do it back.
This is
the
Crunch Bar from the Lunchable versus the normal like store bought ones.
I think
straight from Coburn's.
And you guys are gonna see because on the picture we're gonna put the picture that we just took of them side by side, and the one, I mean, you can tell right off the bat which one's the off-brand one.
I mean, the color, it's just like even a different blue. There's a little notch.
It looks like, even the wrapper is less quality now that we're having some trouble getting
it's like it's like the same candy, but it's not. I feel
the wrapper is not as quality. I'll tell you that.
And don't eat that all in one bite either.
Yeah, you gotta
eat one then one.
It's like taking a sip of wine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you guys called me and told me to get what's that?
Take this piece.
When you guys called me and told me to pick up Crunch Bars, I thought you meant like the actual like full size ones.
Yeah.
I mean that would be more ideal. Yeah.
And I was at Coburn's. They don't even sell the full size chocolate bars.
Right, dude. Who even buys Crunch Bars, dude? Like, I feel like most people don't even notice that shit.
I usually, dude. I had some of that. What's the stuff from? Are you guys eating it already?
Well, just try it out while you're talking.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Try out the first one.
Okay,
don't eat the
so
second one yet.
This is
Don't
the
eat
first
second
one.
yet.
This is the first one.
You gotta savor it. You gotta savor it. You gotta.
You got that flavor?
Move it around in your mouth a little bit.
Well, don't eat the whole thing, Q-Tip.
No, I got the flavor. I have the flavor.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going at her. Pitter patter. He's going at her.
Pitter patter, baby. Pitter patter. All right, you got that? All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Cheers it, baby.
Wait, hold on. Clear the mouth.
You guys got cheers it.
Great value brand Crunch Bar down the hatch.
All right.
Q-Tip is struggling to open the regular one as well, so maybe the wrappers are both fine.
Yeah.
No. All right, ready?
They're two different sizes too.
Take it. Sink it.
As Josh struggles to get the camera out. All right, here we go. Initial thoughts.
I'd say definitely initial up in quality.
From the better one or what?
From the off-brand one. I think you can definitely say this one tastes better.
What do you think, Justin? More chocolatey? Is it richer with chocolate?
More rich, more chocolatey. Definitely better crunch.
It's kind of hard to tell a difference.
You think so?
Yeah. How does my mic sound? It sounds a little weird in here.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, those are really good pictures, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't really notice too big of a difference.
Really?
That's right.
I'm surprised because one of them is like half the thickness too. So the regular one is like, you'll see it on the pictures too. Make sure to check out our Instagram.
I think you can say the regular one from the actual brand is much higher quality.
Justin, you got nothing, huh?
It was definitely. I'd say
It's really not that vast of a difference.
Was it thicker at all, or were either one like more chocolate? You know what I mean?
I think the very one thing you can say is the other one was this one is way crunchier than the actual one for the Lunchable.
So with the first one, I had like the flavor exploded in my mouth more.
Can you explain how that feeling?
No. Just just put it in like it tasted more chocolate. Came first, unlike the other one. So I would say the other one was more chocolatey.
Oh shit.
Q-tip,
I would say this is more chocolatey and more crunchy.
the better
The
one,
second one, the actual on-brand one, yeah.
the on-brand one.
The on-brand one, yeah.
Well, and like you said, I mean, even the look
Oh,
on
that's
it,
pretty good actually.
it even looked totally
looked-
different,
yeah, it
which
looked
is
way different.
is crazy because when I first did it, I was like, I don't even know what these things look like normally.
Right. It's been a minute. I haven't seen like
Like,
mini candy bars like that since like parades and shit in like 5th grade. You know what I mean? Like the summer carnivals and
where
shit.
they like open
Yeah.
up the giant bag and they're just like throwing candy out.
Yep.
I wonder, is that different candy too? Like the little mini, like every. Well, I'm sure it's. You think it's all packaged at different places because of different like size?
know.
It says
honestly.
Nestle on the wrappers.
Well, I know, but
This
you-
was packaged. So this was distributed somewhere else. This was distributed. Is this the other one? I
Yeah.
think this is the other one. This was distributed in New Jersey, Parsippany. It says I think.
What is this one?
And this one
Oh,
is
Glendale.
Glenvale, California.
Glendale,
Oh, but
yeah.
that's where it's made or where it's from at least, like originally.
Yeah, so they might have like different factories that do like one does
Oh,
like
they
the
definitely
big
probably do.
size.
Most
Yeah,
likely.
one does the off-brand Lunchables.
Yeah, bro. One does a lunchable one.
Well, even so, maybe not just like off-brand Lunchables, but maybe like fucking I don't know, off-brand
Did the
candy they
off-brand
resell
one-
it in Germany or something. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Did the off-brand one say crunch on the top?
Nope, did not.
It did not.
It was completely smooth on
But
top.
that's why I think because it was
just
different
smooth,
size.
remember?
It was different
was
if it was
smooth.
different thickness though. That's the thing. So I don't know.
Yeah, it was just smooth across the top.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Did you just feel the wrapper?
Well,
Like I was gonna tell you.
I was trying to point out like how
Yep,
because like
it's smooth.
it was like a trapezoid and that one like has lettering on it and shit.
Yeah, no, definitely can't tell. I'm trying to feel my
Like
wrapper.
that's
now.
like a rectangle and the other one was like a trapezoid almost shape.
That's fair. That's fair. Definitely look at that on our Instagram for
Dude,
sure.
it's pretty good. I
Yeah,
haven't had a crunch bar in a minute.
it has been a minute.
I'm not really one for candy as much as I used
I don't
to
like
be.
candy either. That's why whenever
Really?
I have it, I'm like, that was pretty good.
I can smack some candy.
My go-to is Skit. I always enjoy a nice pack of Skittles.
Dude,
Dude,
I fucking.
You know-
I'd say a thing I like the most. You know, honestly, it's kind of a candy cookie probably, but like my thing is caramel delights, bro. Those things are smack.
are you sugar or sweet
Sweet. Say.
or
Salt.
chocolate or sweet?
salt.
I go sweet, honestly.
No, chocolate or sweet. Right?
Sweet.
Isn't that
like
the
sweets? Like you're talking like baked goods and shit. You know what I mean?
No,
Or
no.
just, like,
sweet
I'm talking.
tasting, sweet
I'm
tasting.
talking
Oh,
like
chocolate, then
Skittles
definitely
versus like
A
Hershey's.
Hershey bar, yeah.
Chocolate, bro. Chocolate.
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean? Like some people like the fruity shit,
Yeah.
and then
no,
like
definitely
some people
chocolate for me.
like the chocolate.
I'm
shit.
definitely 50-50 because like sour gummy worms and shit.
Those are gas,
That's what I'm
though,
saying,
bro.
bro. Yeah,
I,
that's what I'm
everybody likes those.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't
dude.
tell me you don't like
No,
those.
bro. Also, the orange. I like the orange slices. You can get them at like Mostly Farm. Those are dope.
Orange slices.
Orange slices are
Like-
dope. They're like they're not actual oranges. They're like it's candied like orange candy pretty much, but it's got
Oh.
like sugar and shit on
You
the
know-
outside.
You
Like
guys,
it's,
you guys ever eat runts when you were a kid?
The little
No.
bead things.
They're shaped like fruits, but they're not actually like they're candy.
Runs.
honestly.
Is that the little like
It's like
ball
there's
things?
like apples and
They're
there's
like
a
little
banana
Dippin'
one.
Dots?
The banana one is the best one, bro.
I don't know.
It's like a banana one. There's
What
like
at
the
that shit. You haven't
fuck?
seen this?
Those,
you know what
bro?
runts are.
yeah, dude. This
No
orange shit's
way.
good, bro.
You don't like. You like those?
They're good.
I can't do that.
I'll have to check out our episode next week where I maybe see if I can find these. I only see them like Christmas time, I think, actually. to
Well,
be
yeah,
honest,
it's a
but-
holiday snack. They don't
It
sell
is.
it right now because nobody buys it right now.
Bro, I definitely have bought it off season, but like, yeah, I don't know.
Looks like a
Common
Halloween
is,
thing.
Like this, you know what runts
You
are.
would think so, but
Oh,
I don't
which
know.
ones you're talking
Yeah,
about.
runts.
My family has bought it for.
So when you
Christmas,
guys were
Yeah.
younger and doing trick or
Just
treating,
like that.
Oh yeah, those
After-
fucking things.
Yeah.
after you guys were done trick or treating as kids, how much of the candy did you eat the same night?
bro. So my biggest problem was I ate all the bad shit like the first day, maybe two, you know, and saved the good shit for later. But I would save it for 2 weeks and then it would be bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even eat
I
the
didn't
good shit.
do
That
that,
happened every
so-
time to me.
So my buddy, one of my best friends in elementary school, he lived on like a dope fucking like a street where He was on one of those streets where they gave out the full size candy bars.
Oh damn.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about?
Yep.
So I always convinced my mom to take me over there so I could trick or treat with their family, because I was like, dude, we're definitely getting these full size candy
Yeah.
bars, dude. You know how hard it is to eat a full goddamn candy bar?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the little ones, you just throw them back, you take a drink, and then you're good. You're eating another one. But the full-size one, you're just sitting there, and you're like, oh. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And you just keep going, bro. You sugar crash so easily.
What are those?
Did you ever go back like multiple times or no?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
What are those candies that they
Oh,
sell
yeah.
at the movie theaters? Like, I don't know how to describe them.
So, like,
They're like
Mike and Ike's?
chocolate.
Reese's
Oh.
Pieces.
They're chocolates with like white sprinkles on it.
No,
Oh
not
fuck!
that
I know
one.
what you're talking about, but I don't.
Chocolates with white sprinkles.
I'm blanking on
I
the
know what
name
he's
of
talking
it.
about, but I don't know what it's called though.
They're like shaped like
I got nothing.
They're shaped like
It looks like, I'm thinking zebra
they're
cakes.
shaped like
That's all
a
I
tit,
got.
you know, like
Like
up.
it's it.
What kind of weird
Like a
candy
Hershey
are
kiss
they?
or what?
huh?
Like a Hershey kiss or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
just
Hershey
like a Hershey
Kisses?
kiss.
That's-
no,
oh, what
but it's
the- I was
but
like,
they're
what the
not
fuck?
Hershey Kisses. They're something else.
I don't think you were at a movie theater.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
Did it say free
If I
candy
showed
on the
you-
outside?
If I showed it to you, you would know what I'm talking about.
Jesus Christ! It looks like a tit, huh? I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know
Hershey
how
Kisses.
else to describe
Yeah,
it.
Hershey Kisses is really the only thing I can think of. I don't know.
You're gonna really
Yo,
find it or
if
what?
we had
I thought-
video right
I
now,
thought
oh my
you're-
god,
I don't know how to
This shit would
describe
be
it myself,
gold.
but I thought you were talking like it's almost like a fucking like one of those dots, like the gummy ones, but like it's actually chocolate and like a little bit of like white sprinkled. Yeah, it's hard to describe. It's a really hard shape to describe, honestly.
Justin,
Justin. with
it
the
looks
update?
like he
He's
pulled
got
up
no
that face
idea.
like this is it.
Snow caps.
Snow caps.
Snow
Right?
caps.
Yes. Yeah. It looks like it looks like a dot. Yeah. It looks
Yeah,
like
let
a
me
dot.
see.
Yeah. But it's not. I never had them.
Yeah,
I-
no,
I've
never
seen
heard
them
it.
before.
You know, okay,
They're
so
good.
I think they stopped selling those in movie theaters because I remember having those as a kid.
I've seen them
but I've
for sure.
yeah, I've seen those, but I don't think they sell those anymore.
I don't know. I mean,
I haven't
it
been to the
doesn't
movie
sound like it's
theater.
very popular.
I haven't been to
so-
the movies.
Dude,
in a
I
while.
don't think they sell those anymore because
Probably
I haven't
just
seen those
discontinued.
candies.
It's like
Justin, weren't you gonna go to the movies yet like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, did that not happen or what?
It was the night of the
Oh,
St.
yeah.
Cloud State game, so I just
shit.
opted
Yeah.
to watch the game.
Ah, damn, dude. That's right. I forgot that was the same night. That sucks.
And the movies.
I only watched half of the movie.
Dude, that
and
was
I
a
stopped.
wild night,
I
bro.
watched half the movie and I gave up.
Dude, that was a wild night. That
It
CSU
was.
game night.
that was a good fight. That was funny. Or that was
Fight.
a good night. Not night. That's
Night,
right.
yeah, bro.
That
Good
was
night.
funny.
That was crazy.
Dude, I probably spent like $100 at the bars that night. I bought so many rounds of shots, and for
Oh, man.
like people I've never met before. It's like
Goddamn.
I woke up and I was like, because it's weird. So like, I have the mentality where like I won't. I've done it a couple times, but I typically won't black out downtown or like
Yep.
where I am. But the second I want to go walk home and I start walking, I black out. And then once I get to my location, wherever I'm going, I come to.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, I completely cannot remember for the life
Your
of
soul
me.
just leaves your body.
Dude, I cannot remember the life of me the walk from bars to location. But then once I arrive where I'm arriving, or once I'm
then you're good to go.
yeah, and right before I leave, I remember everything up till that point.
Yeah,
it's
that
the
is weird.
weirdest fucking
That is
thing,
very
dude.
Strange, though.
I don't get it.
I don't know. Yeah, that is kind of weird. What the fuck?
Dude, it's crazy. You know what else is
It's an
crazy?
out-of-body experience.
Yeah, dude. You know what else is crazy?
What's that?
All this shit that isn't about to happen in Minneapolis.
That isn't about to happen. is it?
Hopefully not. So today, as you probably, what was it, like 3:45? They probably said it today.
4:30.
No,
PM,
it was
4
about
o'clock.
it was about
4:30.
4:30 is when
Yeah,
it
it's about
concluded.
4:30 is
Yeah.
when it
Really?
happened. Yeah.
You know
I
what
was
the
listening to the
timing
beginning
was?
part, but
They
was-
said 3:30 to 4, and then they waited till like 4:15 to even start the press conference.
Yeah.
3:45. But
Dude,
yeah,
no, it wasn't. It was 3:30
it was
to
close
4.
to 4, was it? No.
It was
They
around
didn't even
four.
four.
they didn't even start until like 4:10, 4:15.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Because I listened to it, I thought it was a little before 4. But
And when they called it into order, you could just hear the courtroom is just silence.
Oh yeah, just
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude,
dude, everybody's
oh, yeah,
fucking
dude.
waiting, dude.
Last
Yep.
night I was watching the replay of O.J. Simpson's verdict, and that was a crazy trial. And I would say the Chauvin trial ranks up there with it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
100%.
It definitely is one of the trials.
But the final verdict is Derek Chauvin, age 45. Derek Loser
Chauvin.
was found guilty of second-degree murder, third-degree, and second-degree manslaughter in the
Yeah.
killing of Mr. Floyd on 25th of May in 2020. And he pleaded not guilty to all charges.
That was
So,
in May.
Yeah,
That happened. That's
year.
like it's
Yeah.
literally taken
Yeah,
a
it's
whole
literally almost,
year.
almost a whole year. It was almost
You know,
on the 1 year.
honestly,
anniversary.
though,
That's fast.
Yeah, dude, that's super fast. And I'm actually super surprised at how fast they came up with a verdict, because usually things like these take forever, bro. Like
is true.
even if you get like a just any kind of felony, typically those take anywhere from the trial itself takes anywhere from like 6 months to a year, dude.
No, you're right.
They did this trial in what was it? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? What has it been?
Almost 4 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, I believe it's been 15 days. Yeah,
Two-
15 days of court testimony,
Oh, okay.
2
testimony
weeks.
for about 10 hours of
And there was a few
deliberation.
days gaps, right?
Correct,
2 weeks.
Yep. 'Cause I don't think they did it on the weekends or
Like
something, but
from start to finish, 2 weeks. That's crazy, dude.
yeah, that was very crazy. When was he first? When was he first sent? Do we know? I mean, a couple months back then, or what?
Sent where?
Sent to court for the first hearing. Was that like a long time ago and the COVID shut it down?
I
Was
don't
that
know.
kind of the cause of a lot of
But it
it?
was way after COVID because it was May. Lockdown was in March.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair. Against the first initial one, right? Yeah. But he could face a maximum of 75 years in prison. 40 years in prison for the second-degree murder, and then up to 25 as well for the other one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, I mean, and you could have something reduced, but I think it's probably I think where he's at's probably good.
Yeah, I wonder where they're gonna put him. What do you think? Probably not general population. I would think.
So I heard he's going to Hennepin.
Hennepin, right? Well, that's for now, though, right? I don't think it's
For now,
permanent.
yeah.
If he goes to general population, he won't last a week.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
that's
either.
what
Not
I'm
even-
saying,
maybe
probably
not even
about
a
all
night.
that. Jeez, dude. Yeah, so
probably gonna-
they have to send him somewhere.
Unless
Je-
he's got all the money to pay people off to protect him.
I guess, yeah, I don't know. Well, being a police officer in the jail, dude, like, no. Did you
Yeah.
see my
That's
private
gotta be the
story?
worst thing,
Have you guys seen Prison Break at all? The show Prison Break?
Yeah, I
There's
saw
a
it.
scene at the end where Brad, who's one of the security guards in the prison, like in the first 2 seasons, at the end of the show, he gets put in jail and is in the same jail he was when he was a guard, and he gets stuck with the big dude, the big nasty dude he stuck everyone with in their
Nasty
cells.
Nate.
Yep. And he put him in there, and so the picture is like the ex cop in charge with the big bad prison dude in the background of the
Jesus.
cell with the bars closed. So
Yeah,
I put that in my story. If you know, you know.
That's how it is. That's how it is. Honestly,
But that was kinda
that's
funny.
definitely not happening. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where they're gonna throw him.
That'll be really the interesting thing, because yeah, I mean, even if he's in there for 40 years, is he gonna last those 40 years? I don't know,
Is he
dude.
actually gonna live the 40-year
That's what I'm
freaking
saying.
trial? Jeez.
I don't know.
s-
Or is he gonna
sentence.
pull an Epstein? That's what I'm saying, bro.
Jesus, pull
I-
Epstein.
Dude, I think we're right. It's what happened again if an Epstein situation happened.
Oh boy.
Probably.
I don't know.
I think so too. Do you think they put him in a maximum thing like that? They definitely have. He's
Yeah.
definitely have to. He's got to have his own room.
yeah,
He
he's gotta
have
be
to,
by
right?
himself for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure they're taking precaution on it. But yeah, he's going to be there for at least 40 years, I believe. But
Damn, bro.
Maximum of 70.
correct. Yeah, 70, 75, whatever it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's how it is. That's what it should be, really.
Yep. Good for that, and good for the case as well. But May 17th is coming up pretty quick here, which is the first appear in court for Kim Potter,
Oh boy.
who was the shooter in the Dante Wright whole incident there just a few weeks
that's
ago
coming up
here.
fast too, yeah.
That is coming up real quick too. Yeah.
We'll also be interested to see how long this court case lasts as well. So we'll see how that evolves.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't think it'd last as long as this one, unfortunately. I don't know if there'd be that many. There's not that. I don't think there's that many ways to.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Go about that.
There's and also there's no COVID to push it back again, so like it should be a pretty straightforward case. Should go through pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I don't think it'll take that long. I mean, it could take up to a year again, though, but, I mean, hopefully we don't have rioting again.
Yeah, hopefully not. That would be unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah, because I've even heard in the news, like, just in case, like, the trial goes, you know, AWire, just because the defense, you know, was trying to make some good points and whatever, you know, that were to be considered at the least, you know, of course.
Yeah.
You know, people and citizens in the nearby area actually, like, left and got hotels for the week, like,
I
hours
heard
or
some stuff
30
like
minutes
that, too.
away. I also heard different stories of, I heard one story on the news of someone that actually left the city area because she was scared. And then I've heard just from other people talking and whatever, just that people are, like, gunning up just in case, too, as well, and, like, getting ready for more riots in case, like, all shit breaks loose and whatever, you know?
Yeah, crazy.
So luckily and thankfully, of course, that didn't happen because that does not help the cause whatsoever. Speaking of helping a real cause,
Yes, sir.
the Triller event.
Oh, my God.
The best event so far of 2021. Forget 2020. COVID ruined the whole year.
Remember
The
year
best
barely
thing right
started,
now.
though. All right, so let's calm down there.
The best event so far. This event right here, Justin.
Yep.
What are your initial thoughts of the whole event?
I'm gonna have to interrupt there. So
Sure.
you said obviously most successful of the year, but that's about to get outdone by the event this Saturday.
Oh,
What's going on this Saturday?
UFC 261.
Why? Why do you think? Why do you
Full
think?
crowd is back.
Oh,
Crowd is
wow.
back.
That's
interesting.
actually pretty nuts.
Full
Hell yeah.
capacity. But sorry, what was your question?
What did you think about the whole event? So it was like what, $50-$60, and we split
$50.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
which was dope. But
Um,
I initially I thought the fights were pretty decent. There's a couple things that maybe we'll break them down a little bit, but overall the music, they had about 10 guests for the
They had a
Triller
shit ton of
event.
music for some
They
reason.
had 10 guests for an hour and a half. I mean, I think we said too. We watched the first fight after about an hour of, you know, pre-show whatever, which makes sense.
Yep.
You know,
And
show the host
then-
and whatever, and then
There wasn't another fight for another 2 hours.
Yeah.
Dude, that was brutal.
Yeah, that makes
bro.
no
We were
sense.
just
What the
looking
fuck?
at
What
each
kind
other
of
like,
program
what the
is
fuck
that?
is this? And I immediately went on Twitter. Everybody was
roasting
running
them.
their mouth about
yeah,
Triller.
dude. I checked the Instagram comments too on their page, and that was the same thing. Everyone
Yeah,
was like,
so
"Bro,
stupid.
are we gonna like watch like the rest of the 3 fights tonight or what?" Because they put like they had a rock band at the beginning, which was,
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. They had like different genres of music
Yeah.
to kind of get the crowds.
Yeah.
You know, they had JB, you know, and then they had like
Yeah.
old West
Ice Cube
Coast
they had
and
at one
yeah,
point, too.
like 90s rap hip hop was
Yeah.
dope. Snoop was on there and stuff. I thought that was all
Snoop
cool.
hosted the entire event.
Yes, sir.
But dude,
Yeah.
that gap with the music in between was just
Yeah,
brutal,
it makes no
bro.
sense.
Yeah.
Why would you program it like that? I feel like that makes sense at all.
And I get all these people on there, and they each, I believe 2, if not 3 of the artists actually promoted a new song that's like unreleased. I don't remember if it was Sweetie
I
or
stopped
one of the
paying attention
chicks.
after a
One of
little
the
bit.
girls that opened it up played a new song, which I noticed, but I was like, whatever. But which is kind of cool, you know, premiere a new song on the thing and then put it out a couple weeks later.
Yep.
Snoop Dogg and all like 4 or 5 of those guys. The last song that they did was actually a new song. I looked it up, and it was like it came out 2 days prior on a music video and stuff. So
shit.
I thought that was kind of dope. But
Sure.
not every
Yeah,
single
but
member
still.
of that 5-person song needs to have 3 songs that are each 4 minutes long.
Yeah,
it was like,
that's
bro,
what I'm
how many
saying.
songs is Ice Cube gonna sing, bro? I mean, we already heard 3 of them. He's got 2 left. Like,
Yeah.
it just kind of got repetitive. I'm like, hey, well, just do like 30 minutes, or not 30 minutes, 30, 40 seconds of the song, and then go to the next one or something.
And I
Just remix it out.
And I tell you, with all the people that were around the ring working it, guarantee you all of them got contact high from.
Oh, yeah,
Sweating
bro.
out.
Yeah,
Did
dude,
you hear the
Jesus.
commentators?
Oh,
Oscar
yeah,
De
dude.
La Hoya was completely shit-faced.
Oh, they
Yeah,
are
dude.
completely high
Yeah.
for sure.
Because Snoop Dogg came down and sat next to him, and then they left. And was that the first or second fight? So they were like just saying some stupid shit, and one of them was like, "You guys are contact high, aren't you?" And they were both like,
that was during
"Nah."
the Frank Mir fight.
Oh, was it?
De La
Yeah,
Hoya
dude.
was like slurring his words. The guy's nickname was USAA, and De La Hoya was calling him USSR, baby.
Oh my god.
And I'm just scrolling through social media, and yesterday Frank Mir actually came out, and he was like talking because De La Hoya struggled with alcohol and substance
Jesus.
abuse. And like apparently, and the way he was talking, it sounds like he relapsed.
Oh
yeah.
no, that's tough, dude.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and like if you just play back all his moments, He was slurring his words so
Slammered.
badly.
Damn, dude.
So let's go. The first fight was with the rapper Raycon versus Joe Fournier.
Did you guys watch all these fights?
Yeah, we watched
the
them
main
all.
card
bro.
I didn't
ones.
watch any of those.
Oh my god, dude! This one was a joke, bro. This Raycon dude was real skinny, and this Joe Fournier guy is 8-0, 8
Yeah,
knockouts,
Joe Forty's
bro.
a real fighter. What the
Yeah.
hell?
They just had a little beef at
They
a
had a little
Miami
beef.
bar, and
This
this guy's
guy's-
just like, yeah, let's box.
Yeah,
What
he's
the
never
fuck?
had a real like fight in his life, and he didn't last. He got hit pretty good once, and then he kind of stumbled once and went down on his own, and then he lasted 2 rounds, and that was about it. He called it after that. But they were both pretty nice, and they gave each other props. The Joe dude gave him props for like, hey, you know, he's not a real fighter, but he stuck in there 2 rounds
Yeah.
and took some pretty good hits. I thought that I gave him, so like, cheers to him and whatever. But they kept saying that was it him or Frank Mir wants to fight Jake Paul.
It was.
I think it's
that,
Joe
it was that
Fournier,
guy,
isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah, that he wants to fight Jake Paul, which would maybe make sense. But dude, he's the opener of the event, bro.
But
Oh my
Come
god,
on.
that
he
doesn't
wasn't.
mean anything.
He was the opener of this.
Of
He was the
main- of
undercard.
No, that's main card. That was the main card. He was the opening for the main card.
That's fair. Yeah. He's not the main event though. That's
we
what I mean.
saw
yeah,
the
yeah.
openers to the card, and those guys were awful.
Yeah, dude, they had him on YouTube. It wasn't even on. It wasn't even part of the pay
Jesus.
per view. It was the YouTube
Yeah,
pre-show.
that was the
the
prelim.
fuck?
That's how bad it was.
And it was an amateur fight, so they were wearing headgear. Their punches were sloppy.
Jesus Christ.
It was pretty bad. The next one, the USSR versus Frank Mir, bro. Not USSR, but his name is USS. What did you say it was? O or
Hey,
something?
hey,
Yeah, whatever.
yeah.
Yes, that's what it is. Cunningham versus Frank Mir. What did you think about that one?
That fight was good.
I didn't think that one was bad.
That one went the whole difference. I remember Frank Mir, the betting odds for him, he was like a plus 5,000 underdog.
Mm-hmm.
And he was actually doing really decent for a guy who hasn't fought.
Right,
in
because he has
almost-
no record in that. He has no record. He went in 0-0 for boxing for sure.
Nope.
Yeah.
He was
Was he
former
UFC or that's what I
former
thought?
UFC
Because he looks like a
heavyweight
big
champion.
built dude,
Yeah.
but he took some big hits too. But
Yeah, shit.
I can't remember if it went 2-3 rounds.
It went the whole distance.
Oh yeah, you're right, dude. Because that one took forever, and then it was. Was that the music after that? No, the music was right in between those last 2 fights, I believe. Yeah.
Before the first one and the second
Yeah,
one. The Mir
that's what
fight.
it was.
So I think
Yep.
this whole event, like we can go back to it, but I think this whole event kind of opened us to see that boxing fucking sucks.
Yep.
Dude,
I don't know.
boxing is fucking garbage.
I'm
dude.
not a big fan of the sport myself.
Dude,
also.
I was so bored through the whole goddamn event. The whole thing. Usually when like UFC comes on, I'm like, okay, this is the main card. Like all of these fights are gonna
Mean
be
something.
somewhat, well, not even mean something. They're just gonna be decent.
Competitive, yeah. I
Like
get it.
somebody's gonna be beating the shit out of the other one, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna be like, wow, that was kind
Yeah.
of a lame main card fight.
Yep.
Whereas this thing, I mean, oh my god, even the main fight, the title fight, or
What-
whatever what you want to call it.
The main card fight,
Even
the
that
beef
was
fight. I
boring.
know. We'll have to get into
but
that.
before we get to that one, let's get to the co-main event that had a very anticlimactic ending to it.
Ivan Redkich and Regis Progress.
It
Progress.
ended with I think Progress
It
getting
was Regis,
Regis getting a technical decision win
Yep.
over
Oh, right,
Progress
I remember you guys
for
talking
an
about that.
alleged.
Over no, so Regis Progress is
Oh,
the same
right,
dude.
dude.
It was-
Yeah,
the-
Progress
fuck.
is the guy who won.
Yeah,
Yes,
knee in
yes,
the
yes.
nuts, right? Technically.
No,
Yeah.
so
Oh my god,
he
dude.
took a
That
punch.
was so dumb.
He went down, and it was an pure low blow. So for those of you who don't know, boxing, a low blow is anywhere between
Below the belt.
below the belly button.
Oh, the
because
belly button.
the pants
They,
do go
they always
up
say
higher.
below the belts, but yeah, it makes sense.
So
yeah.
he goes down in clear pain. Then they show
He rolled
the
around
replay.
for like about a minute or a minute and a half before they even they showed a replay on the screen, but then like he rolled around for a minute before the ref even looked at it.
Yep.
So the ref was kind of like, "Oh shit, bro,
Yeah.
he did hit him," you know.
And then they showed the replay, and it turns out the person didn't even hit
He
him.
barely even clipped him.
He clipped him. He clipped him in the.
He hit him in the
head.
kidney. That's what
Yeah.
it was. He kind of like hooked his whole side and it hit him in the kidney, but it was more of a nudge than like a actual physical straight up
It
punch.
was-
you know, it was more of a
was
hook.
nowhere near a low blow.
Nah, bro.
And right after that, I'm just like, this guy's such a bad actor.
Yeah,
You
dude.
can see
What a
right through it.
bitch.
He's the one that
He-
took the biggest L for sure. That
And he
night,
had to
I
get
swear.
he had to get taken off on a stretcher.
On a stretcher.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. That was super sus. And then they just kept playing it back.
Once you're in it, you might as well sell it.
You got to commit, I guess. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like soccer where you just like fake it and then they call the call and you get up either way. Fine,
It's not like the next fight. The next fight, you know what I mean?
bro,
Of course.
bro. Before we even get to the next fight, dude, fucking Pete Davidson almost fucked the whole event up, the whole thing.
Yeah,
So,
how'd he do that?
right in between one of the first couple fights, he actually went into both Jake and Ben Askren's locker rooms. He went in Jake Paul's first, and basically he was like, "Yo, what's up? Like, good luck on the fight tonight." And then it bleeps out for like about 10 seconds.
Yep.
And he literally asked him, if you don't know, he had
It's
some
not
allegation stuff.
confirmed that that's what that
He has some allegation stuff going on with the girl, and he's made multiple statements that like none of it's true. He's never like been around this girl and whatever. He's like taken her to court to sue her because like she's tarnishing his name and whatever. So ongoing thing. I got no idea. Not a lot of stuff that came out with it yet because of this whole fight. But anyways, it mutes out the program mutes out for about 10 seconds, and he's like pretty much so. What do you think about these allegations going on right now? That's literally pretty much what he asked him straight up. And Jake looks at him. He's like, dude, seriously. I mean, like, whatever, I'm focused on this fight and whatever, and his, like, team starts kind of going towards, they kind of, like, surround Pete Davidson a little bit, and then he's like, oh, so, yeah, good luck in the fight, I think you're gonna win, I mean, whatever, and he, like, cherry coats at the end, runs out, and he's like, oh, that was awkward or something. Dude, fucking chill out, bro. This whole event is for fucking Jake Paul, and you're gonna fucking tarnish the one dude that's trying to run it. And he also talked shit about Ben Askren. That's what it was. He said that thing about Jake, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, well your opponent sucks, and he's never boxed in his life, and you got a good right hand and whatever. So you got this, bro, and whatever." Like, fucking Pete Davidson, shut the fuck up.
Hey,
Go
don't hate
home.
on Pete Davidson, man. He was just
Go
He
home.
was probably
If
just
you want
high as
someone to
hell,
fight-
man. He's trying to have some fun.
If you want someone to fight, fucking hit me up, BETT with 2 T's at gmail.com. I will train and fucking beat Pete Davidson. I don't give two shits, bro.
I don't even think
Just
you
fucking chill out.
I don't
Just
even-
fucking chill out.
I don't think you can.
I don't think
you gotta do that,
I
bro.
don't think you can beat Pete
I
Davidson.
don't
Oh, I
even-
think I could.
Dude, I don't even think you need to train to beat Pete Davidson.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, I don't think.
Dude,
that's-
he's literally
You
built like
can-
me.
You could get off the couch and
He's
probably
literally
beat him.
built like me, bro. He's just fucking 6'0" and he's literally fucking same fucking build, bro. Like nothing, bro. I think that'd be just fine. But I don't think this main fight was disappointing by any means. But you heard our special episode. If you haven't, well, you can either go back to it or hear what happened anyways. Everyone doubted, bro. Everyone doubted from the beginning. Your mom doubted, your sister doubted, and everyone here at Bet Records doubted. Jake Paul, the problem child, knocked out Ben Askren in about 1 minute in the first round, baby. Let's
terrible,
fucking
so
go,
terrible.
dude. All that hype for about 1 minute, but it was worth it.
Yeah,
Jake Paul
dude.
shut everyone up in that 1
I mean,
minute.
kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
What do you think?
I think the ref fucked him.
No, see.
What do you think?
See, I said that at first too. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
When we watched it live at your house, I was the only one that said anything for about a minute or two because everyone was like, "No, bro." Like no one said anything.
No,
Josh had both hands on the wall, like, "Oh shit, bro."
Bro,
Like, what the
I saw
fuck?
it. No, bro.
Jaw drop,
I
I
was
saw
calling
that.
the ref, bro. I was like, dude, he stopped it way too early, in my opinion.
See, I said that. I said that too, but then later that night, another angle of the video came out.
Yep.
So Askren gets dropped. He stands back up. You know, the ref's doing the count, and then he's talking to him, and he steps
The ref
back.
kind of grabs him a little
No,
bit.
and he says, the ref steps back, and he says, "Come towards me, walk two." And Ben stumbles.
Who does that though? Who does that? They
That's
don't-
the
they do
ref's
that
job.
in boxing.
That's the rule, but
That's the ref's job.
yeah, because if he thinks he took too hard of a hit and whatever, there was a post interview with Ben Askren, and he's got a mean shiner on his eye
Yeah.
for sure. That on that top left eye, that right hook, bro, by Jake Paul. You know what I mean?
But
But he even
seemed-
said too, like,
he seemed fine.
oh yeah, he was fine about it. He was really humble about it. He actually said, like, straight up, I got hit, bro. Like, I mean, I didn't fall over. There's, these little conspiracy theories. Oh, Ben Askren fell into it to make the pay-per-view and to make Jake Paul's career. No,
Jake
bro.
Paul paid off the ref.
Right, dude. Like, no, bro. Come on, bro. Just look at it again, take it for what it is, and watch like the stuff after, bro. I mean, everything's got to be a conspiracy theory. Everyone's got to hate on Jake, bro. Jake Paul definitely proved himself last night.
It was
This
definitely
weekend.
I think you should. go
everybody
get
in
someone
that
who
ring
actually
was paid
boxes,
by
to be
Jake
honest.
Paul, though. You know that, right?
So,
No.
Yeah.
so obviously I can't say much because I was one of the haters. I will say this: yes, he does now. has more eyes on him now because he has beaten a world-class athlete, someone who knows how to fight. What I think he needs to do next is he needs to fight a specialist boxer.
Yeah, that's true.
He doesn't even have to fight anybody
because
good.
I will say this, he did like pull Ben Askren out of his comfort zone. Like he brought him to unfamiliar waters. What if he picks someone who's very familiar with the sport and a history?
That's kind of why I think
He doesn't even have to be a newer player. I just think, like, he's definitely proved himself and shown that he has an opportunity.
He can finish a fight.
Yeah, and he can finish a fight and that he has potential. I think the only thing left for him to do now is fight somebody who's actually a boxer, and then he's like he can start doing whatever the fuck he wants.
And I will
at that
say
point.
this: no matter his
he
skill level,
he can call out whoever. I don't know who's number one boxer is. I don't fucking know. But
I don't know.
if he fought like
Mayweather, bro, I don't know.
If he fought like the top contender boxers in the world right now, he would get killed.
That's
by Canelo Alvarez.
But like
Alvarez would kill
Joe
him.
Fortier, like we talked about before, 8-0 in professional boxing, 8 knockouts. I don't think he's even he hasn't gone the full distance either yet. Is that a real actual contender, or is it like no one really cares about this dude? Is it worth Jake Paul's time?
Well,
is that going to pull in a headline? No one really knows who this other guy is.
Anything's worth.
But
his
knowing
time,
him,
because he's not going to get a star fight, and he's not going to take a star fight.
But
yeah,
hear
the
me
only
out.
people he's gonna call out are gonna be the people who aren't boxers. He just wants to like make a point to MMA. He's like, see, this is why you don't belong in boxing.
You
But
know?
at the same time, you have to. He's like, what he's telling these MMA fans and fighters is that boxing is a way harder sport than MMA.
You know?
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
But
I'd say.
it's not. It's some bullshit because if Jake Paul got in the ring with like fucking Conor McGregor, he'd
Yeah,
get
if he
his
had
shit
the
tossed,
octagon,
bro.
bro.
He'd
Yeah.
get his shit tossed.
I don't think so, but maybe.
In
Boxing,
an
I don't know.
MMA.
MMA,
you
yes.
fucking
MMA,
kidding
yes.
me right
Boxing,
now?
That's what
I don't
we
know.
said.
I didn't say
Even if
boxing.
Conor
I
had
said
a ring
MMA.
for
Got you,
boxing.
yeah.
Okay, so now Jake
If
Paul's
Jake Paul
basically
got in
saying,
the ring with Conor McGregor, he would get fucking murdered.
Either ring, bro.
In
It
UFC, yeah.
If
I don't
Conor,
know, bro.
if Conor McGregor looked good against Floyd, like decent
He
against
did.
Floyd,
That's
bro,
what he
then
did.
there's no way Jake would have
Hey
any
man,
chance.
that's what we said about Ben Askren.
Floyd
It's not
Mayweather.
the
I'm not
same,
asking
though,
him.
bro.
I know.
I'd say McGregor would have shit tossed fucking Askren in the ring.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
dude. If you look at
absolutely.
yeah, bro. We don't even need to talk about how
my
bad
God.
ass Askren was, bro, in
my
that match,
God.
bro. But I think honestly, I think you guys are kind of right. Jake Paul is honestly doing this really strategically. He knows that if he gets these big names, I don't want to say picks these dummy opponents. I mean, Ben Askren was definitely a step up from his last opponent.
Oh,
We can
yeah,
all
it's
agree
definitely a
there,
step up.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Is that A1? Definitely not. We're not saying that by any means. But I think just
He's getting
because
better. As long as he keeps going in the right direction, I think
course.
he'll be okay. It's just what he can't do now, and I hope he knows this, but he can't take a step back.
Of course not.
He can't take
Yeah, true.
like a golf guy. Like he can't fight Tiger Woods.
I think-
like, bro, if he does some stupid shit like that where he fights another athlete of like basketball,
Yeah.
I know.
he
has to.
It's done.
I agree. He has
He
to
has
climb
to
the
keep
ladder,
escalating,
and he has
yeah.
to one up it. But I think
Yes.
he's being smart right now, just because a lot of boxers in their career only make it to 20, 30 matches. Would you say?
You know
Yeah.
what I would suggest for Jake is
I think
would
he's-
override his decision, and I think I would go for a KSI match.
That's what I think
That would
too.
be good,
I think
too.
that's the next match. That's what's going to pull the pay-per-views.
Yeah,
it's either
that's
the next match or Jake Paul's after that one. You know what I mean?
Because
It's got to be one of those two
The
for
event
sure.
on Saturday sold 1.5 million pay-per-view buys.
Wow.
KSI is
that's a lot of
not
cash. What was
doing
it,
very
60
well
bucks
right
too? $60 for the pay-per-view? 50?
50, yeah.
Yep. Which is cheaper than most UFC ones, you said, right? Yeah.
By
Well,
10,
yeah.
15 bucks.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
but still.
But UFC gets like quadruple the viewers.
Yeah, but like I was saying, I think Jake Paul has taken, like I said, not to say the easier fights, to keep his career long lasting. He doesn't have to go the 6, 7, 8 round distance. He only has to take a round of punches, 2 rounds of punches. He's had 3 fights. He's helping his record, but he's not diminishing his whole career. You know what I mean? Because a boxer only has so many good rounds. You know what I mean? That many good professional rounds in there.
Yeah, I mean,
I just
get
don't
it,
like.
but
I think some of it's
You
strategical.
gotta be a superstar.
One,
You gotta fight superstars.
I
Yeah,
just
that's
don't
very
like
true.
what I'm seeing with Triller. trying to bring back these old aged veterans in. At the event, I saw Chuck Liddell on TV.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Chuck Liddell was at all the after parties too.
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus.
And like,
At the Versace
like-
mansion? Or
I am
Yeah.
getting,
Versace.
I'm getting worried if Chuck Liddell does fight again because it's dangerous. And his,
shit.
so back in
There's no way
2018,
Chuck Liddell fights.
Oscar De La Hoya
Probably
threw
not,
on an
Steve.
MMA event for Golden Boy Promotions, and it was headlined by the trilogy between him and Tito Ortiz. And at this point, Chuck hadn't fought in 9 years. And,
Damn.
And in his past 6 fights 9 years ago, he was KO'd viciously. Which
Yeah.
Chuck Liddell in his prime, you could knock him out with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
And his chin just deteriorated. He went into the ring with Tito as a favorite, and Tito bullied him and knocked him out in the first round dangerously. And Dana White was so critical of them, of the California State Athletic Commission even sanctioning that bout, because you had a guy who hadn't fought in 9 years,
Yeah.
and bring him back against his 6 years his elder enemy.
Damn.
Was it a decent fight, or was it like the Tyson
No,
one where it
it
was
was-
like a exhibition, whatever?
It was an
something?
exhibition
Okay,
MMA fight.
Yeah. Oh, but still, yeah, I get it.
And if he just didn't have the same pop anymore. So
Yep.
if I would advise Chuck Liddell against competing ever again.
I don't think he is, bro. I think he was just chilling, like
I think
like
he was just
everybody
chilling.
else.
But they
was.
did a promotion like
Oh,
showing all
really?
these fighters like hitting the bags and stuff, and Chuck was one of them.
That
I
was
like,
true.
oh no.
That was true. That was during the opening part, 'cause I remember that, and you're like, "Oh wait, what the fuck is that him?" And then all of a sudden, the camera went in and zoomed on him, and he was
Oh,
eating a
yeah.
pizza in the stands. I remember that at the beginning too.
Evander
Yeah.
Holyfield too. He's coming back in June. I forget how old he
Is
is.
this boxing?
Yeah, boxing.
Oh.
He's the guy whose ear Mike Tyson bit.
You know,
Oh,
and the other
yeah.
thing too is we got to remember that Triller's only been this is their 3rd or 4th pay-per-view.
Second.
Exactly. This is only their 2nd. That's one less than I even
So
thought.
far,
Or
they're,
wait.
so far they're fucking up.
I thought it was either 2 or 3.
You know
But
what?
they're
still
you know
new.
What, you
They're
know
still
what-
new.
you
I
know
think
what
it's the
sucks,
first
though?
actually, because the Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson and Mike Tyson, Roy Jones
yeah.
Jr. That was Legends Only League. That wasn't Triller.
Really?
You know
yeah,
what?
I just remembered that.
They had something else. Was it the Logan Paul KSI one once upon a time? I don't remember.
maybe,
Could
but
be.
I don't know.
You know what sucks is that I think if Triller hosts another one of these fights, it's gonna get significantly less buys. Because people don't want to watch all that music shit.
Yeah,
No,
they definitely
I'm
need to
paying
fix the
for
programming.
fights,
They need to
like-
fix the programming
Huh?
next time.
I'm paying for fights. I really don't care about music.
That's what I mean, bro. That's why they're not gonna get as much revenue.
Like if
Because
they,
people aren't gonna buy the fight.
like if they did, let's say they did have music. They did all the fights right before the main fight. They just have one.
yeah,
you
there
know,
should be
kind of like the
there
Super
should
Bowl
be
show.
one pregame
Then okay,
band.
but
Yeah.
they had way too many.
Dude, it was. What
They should have a
wasn't it
pregame and a
literally like
halftime.
2 hours in between the
2
fight?
hours in between the first fight and the second card and the main card.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's obnoxious.
Like, me and Trenton were sitting. You guys got there. We ordered. Did we order Domino?
Yeah, we ordered Domino's. Yep.
We ordered it. It got to our house
Delivered,
and we
yep.
finished it before.
The next
The
fight
sec-
happened.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's like where you go to the bar for 2 hours and you just get slammed and come back when the fight's back
that
on.
point,
Like,
yeah,
what else are you
bro,
supposed to do in
just
that
get
time
We
slot?
should have
bro?
just done that.
At that point, dude. But how do you know
You
and
wouldn't have
whatever?
known. I mean, you didn't miss much.
But and the other thing
you
was
you saw the whole fight on a Snapchat story.
I know.
Sure, really,
Well,
dude. You
do
can
you-
watch it on Twitter.
Do you
Yeah,
think this
bro.
event was like too like influencer heavy? I mean, they had
Oh,
anyone
it
that
was
was everyone. I
obnoxious.
mean, even like Charlie D'Amelio
Bro, that's so
posted on her
obnoxious.
Instagram and said, "Subscribe to Triller for the event tonight. I'll be there." And like she didn't say what she was gonna do, but her sister and I don't know some other chick gave like each fighter their belts or their winning shit at the end. You know.
They're like the showgirls kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
and,
was-
and Pete Davidson and Snoop Dogg, like, dude, they have too many people on there, or like, that's just how it is.
I
you
think
know?
the like announcers, like Snoop Dogg, Pete Davidson, I think that was dope. Like they were pretty funny. They were good hosts. I don't know, maybe having
Fuck Pete
TikTokers
Davidson.
and stuff were. I think Pete Davidson was hilarious.
Nah, he's a bitch.
Wouldn't have been the same with Adam, honestly. I think.
What a lot of people don't remember is that even during that event, there was a UFC fight night on too.
Right,
Yeah.
that's the other thing.
Yeah.
And they had made how much? How much did they make in sales? Do you remember?
Who?
From the Triller fight? From the Triller
75
fight?
mil.
Yeah, dude, and that's I doubt people paid for both events. They were going
no,
at the same
UFC,
time.
The
now.
UFC event was free if
Yeah.
you have ESPN Plus.
Oh, really?
It was a fight night,
Fight
not
night.
a pay per view.
Oh,
So it's just a
that
bunch
makes
of
sense.
fights.
So so they didn't steal it straight from that. That's fair.
It was Robert Whittaker beating Kelvin Gastelum.
But I feel like
Whittaker
the
was
other
fighting?
thing-
Whittaker was
On a
main event.
fight night? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's a good free fight.
It was supposed to be him and Paulo Costa.
That's a good
guy
fight,
who got
too.
knocked out by Adesanya, but Costa got hurt.
Oh, shit.
But this Saturday we have a very exciting UFC pay-per-view, the biggest event in the past year, where the fans will be returning and the UFC will be returning to Jacksonville, Florida for UFC 261.
Are we full?
Full crowd.
Full crowd, yeah.
Wow.
Full crowd.
We're in
no
Jacksonville?
restrictions. Yep, in Jacksonville for
Florida don't got COVID.
versus Marty.
Yeah, it's not real there.
Where it will feature the rematch between Jorge Masvidal and champion Marty Usman.
Ooh, that's the headliner?
That's the headliner
Nice.
with a co-main event of Zhang Weili and Rose Namajunas battling for the strawweight title.
Okay.
And then a third fight between Jessica Andrade and Valentina Shevchenko for the flyweight
Shevchenko,
title.
bro.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah,
I
that's gonna
fucking
be
love Shevchenko. Dude, she's so dominant.
She's lethal.
Dude,
Damn.
so dominant in
This
the women's
Amanda
league.
Nunes 2.0 or what?
She's fought Amanda
Yeah.
Nunes twice.
Well, it sounds like she
Yeah,
sucks
bro.
then, but that's fine.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
I don't know about that.
Amanda
Nunes is
is
pretty.
the god, bro.
Nunes is a
We say
pretty.
we got
beast.
Marty fake newsman as well.
Marty Usman.
Marty
You can
Usman.
also call him
fake
fake
newsman.
newsman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't call him that anymore. He's not fighting Colby. What happened to
yeah,
Colby
yeah.
though, dude? Did he forget what he was doing or?
Colby's just he keeps turning down fights because he just thinks that he's entitled to the title shot right after this, waiting after
really?
beating Tyron Woodley. Like,
Did he beat Tyron Woodley?
yeah, he did.
Yeah, because he
But-
went out impulsive and Tyron Woodley then lost because it's bad karma. But yeah, what
But
happened.
he needs another big fight to get another title.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
he can't just be sitting. Like, I
Yeah.
was really upset with him when he turned down the Leon Edwards
Like,
fight.
you-
maybe he's trying to do something else.
You had your chance for the title and then you fucking blew it. You got to work your way back up, buddy. You gotta fight somebody like
Jake Paul.
no. Shut up.
Jesus Christ. No,
You-
more, no
dude.
more Paul brothers.
Jake Paul gets shit tossed by Colby Covington, bro. It wouldn't even
Boxing, I don't know.
yes,
Anyway.
yes, he
Both.
would in boxing.
Bro, he would get his shit tossed around the ring. Doesn't matter any sport, bro. Any sport.
Bro,
Colby Covington is a way better athlete.
check
than
out
Jake
that
Paul.
right hook
Definitely,
again
definitely,
and
bro.
check out Ben
you're-
Askren again. That's
bro,
all I got.
It's
That's the end of the
you're
discussion.
totally
I-
different though. Colby Covington's in his
I don't have to
prime,
say anything
bro.
else. That's fine. I
You're
know.
fighting elite company now.
Talk about someone in their prime. But anyways,
Jesus Christ.
Okay, we're blocking out the extra.
Oh
We're not
my
even talking about the Paul
All right.
brothers for another
all right,
year.
just mute my mic every time I bring it up. It's fine. But anyways,
Do you know
no.
who's will be returning at UFC 262?
Who?
Making
Jake
his
Paul.
return is Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz?
Nate Diaz will be returning to the octagon
that'll
to
be
face
good.
Leon Edwards in a
That'll be good.
5-round co-main event.
Oh,
at
okay.
welterweight.
Yeah, dude, that sounds like a really good fight.
Diaz is
Did you
back.
know?
Do we know
Did you
what?
know Nate Diaz is calling out Jake Paul?
Yeah, I know that.
That's pretty
That's a fight we should see. Okay, I'd love to see Nate Diaz fight
Yeah,
Jake
because
Paul.
he wants to show Jake what a real street thug is.
That's what
and
he
show
should
him
do.
the
That's what
street
he
way
should
of
do,
life.
bro.
Jake Paul ain't lasting in the streets.
It's pretty sus. This got muted 4 times. I had him hijack a
You
microphone.
switched the mic and then I muted that mic.
I pushed
too.
Q-Tip out of the way, bro. I'm glad that Q-Tip didn't fall out of his chair again when I did that. Like, to be honest.
Oh, hey, I gotta get balance.
But dude, these UFC fights and even especially with
And
everything,
262 will be full crowd too.
dude,
That's
this-
going to be in
these
Houston.
full crowd things. I think it's gonna start. Well, actually,
It's gonna take away from the pay-per-view buys, but
Wait a
it'll
minute.
they'll get more money.
No, that's gonna make people want to buy
Some-
the pay-per-view more. To
Yeah.
see
So?
the crowd.
With the
yeah,
crowd?
Absolutely.
dude, crowd
Yeah,
events are way
Crowd
better.
energy is big, yeah.
That's fair.
Do you know? So a thing I've been thinking about recently is like, you know how airlines you have to have the COVID vaccine.
Yep.
Do you want schools just today announced
Yeah, multiple
that
universities.
you have to have the COVID
fall
vaccine to
semester.
go to the fall semester. A New York City one, and I think what was the other one?
NYU University and
NYU
Duke University
and
as
Duke,
well.
yeah,
I
big
think that-
schools.
I don't.
Big schools.
That's kind of weird.
You have to. I'm sure. So for this Jake Paul fight, you had to be COVID vaxxed to get there. Is the UFC doing the same thing? You think?
No.
It's in Florida, bro. There's no COVID in Florida.
Yeah,
what
UFC
you mean?
Florida, I'm
No.
sure.
And the
Oh,
only
shit.
thing,
Dana
the only
hasn't
thing
said
that
anything
worries
about
me
that.
about this is if this starts to be a norm, and you have to get the COVID vaccine.
Right.
What happens in 10? Because everybody's seen those commercials where it's like, contact this number if you or a loved one have taken the COVID vaccine.
Right.
It's gonna be like that in 10 years. And
You had the
I don't
chicken
know
pox
about that.
vaccine when you were an infant.
Yeah,
you may
dude.
be entitled to.
Okay, so the Johnson vaccine has a lot of problems.
And
Obviously,
that
that's
too.
why they canceled it.
Yeah.
But the mRNA vaccines, I think, will be fine. Honestly, they might have some side effects, but it's going to be
The
for a
Moderna?
really small pop, probably. Like Moderna, Pfizer, those are both the same type of vaccine. I think they're going to be fine. Honestly, in 10 years, I think it'll be safe because they're using it for a lot of other research right now too. They're looking at like making one for HIV.
Yeah.
Like all the research that's come out because of this is like actually helping a lot.
Well,
'cause-
yeah, dude. Do you know how much money?
Because it's a different
these-
kind of disease that they're looking
Yeah,
at, or
it's
a
a
different
different
type
ty-
or
it's a different
something.
type of
Right?
Do you know how
vaccine
much
that works
money
differently.
these companies got to make this vaccine?
Yeah,
bro?
they got. This is
yeah.
probably the most funded vaccine in the history of the world.
Bro,
That's fair.
bro. So they got so much money,
Let alone that type of
and
virus.
then they made
Yeah.
the vaccine. So they got money to research the vaccine. Then they made the vaccine. Now they're cashing in on this fucking vaccine,
Yeah.
and now they're taking all this extra money. They're like, what the fuck do we do with all this? Now they're dumping it into other shit that we should have been dumping money into initially.
time
bro.
ago,
Yeah,
yeah.
a long time ago, bro. Like, is it just HIV or are they doing other stuff too?
There is research for other diseases, but I can't remember exactly. But I know the main one is like that. There's a bunch of research and that they've been working for HIV. Yeah, they've been able to like, they've been having successful low level trials with like small population, like 20, 30 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn.
But as that goes on, you know what I mean, it could be just as successful with a large population, like 1,000 or something.
Sure.
Wow, that's crazy.
And and I know the J&J one, so they cut it off for about a week and a half. They stopped it about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
they're not making it still, right?
So
Probably
they,
fix it, yeah.
they stopped it because about 6 women out of the 7 million doses got a rare kind of blood clots, and I believe one of the 6 individuals did unfortunately die from it. But Dr. Fiji, our Lord and Savior, Dr.
Fiji?
Fauci, bro. The mask god.
What
Dr.
the fuck?
Coochie.
Dr. God, bro, at this point.
Dr. God, what the fuck?
Dr. Fauci
Dude.
yesterday afternoon said
No.
that they're actually going to start reinstating the J&J vaccine
Ooh.
as soon as the end of this week.
Reinstall, huh?
Yep. So they're gonna start putting them back out. They've redone the research and they're gonna start. They're gonna start with limitations based on
we
age.
fucked up a little bit.
Yeah.
We fixed our fucked up. Please take our vaccine again.
Yeah, pretty much. So now if you're a female and you are either on birth control or expected to have a baby soon, you're recommended not to, aka you're not
bro,
supposed to. They have
bro,
limitations now
Bro,
from age and
that
gender
was their
now.
fix. They're like, fuck, I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
but-
if it affects
some-
these
you know,
6
yeah,
people, let's
it-
just not.
It affects
Yeah.
certain population. It was the same thing with the AstraZeneca vaccine,
Yeah.
the European one, because it's the same type of vaccine. So like, there's the 2 mRNA vaccines,
Yep.
Pfizer and Moderna, and then Johnson & Johnson and AstraZeneca are called the viral vector vaccines, which is different technology,
type.
different work, how it
Targets
works.
different things.
Yeah, and so the AstraZeneca vaccine had a bunch of blood clots in women too. It has the same problem, same type of.
So it's just
vaccine.
that time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know it's weird though. Like, how did one company know? Hey, this is the way we should do it, or hey, this is the way that's better. Well, I mean, I wonder if one of the ways is going to end up being detrimental to human life in the future, because especially with this Johnson & Johnson thing, that makes you wonder. Are we gonna come up with complications over time with
Right.
these
10 to 15 years from now.
Yeah, certain kinds. You know, the mRNA one. I haven't heard anything on those.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know.
the mRNA is like really good because the way it works, which it could possibly have something like maybe multiple generations, like because it's related to your genes basically. And
Dude,
your
we're gonna
DNA
be
coding.
bat people by then.
No, but but the way it works is it gives your
The
gives
bat
your
is
body
crab people,
instructions
bro.
on how to make the stuff you need to fight the vaccine. You know, so it's
Interesting.
literally like coding
So
your
it-
body to work
yeah,
a
so
certain way.
it codes yourself, so it tells your cells to like, hey, we need to make this in order to
Fight this.
combat this. So you need to make this right the fuck now. The white blood cells, you need to make this right the fuck now,
Yeah.
and then we'll be combative, or you know what I mean? No,
then,
like,
then it'll work. Yeah.
Battle ready.
battle ready, dude. That's crazy to think about, that like that it could go that far, and that And it's weird to think about too, is like how we know so much about the body. Like, isn't that kind of strange?
We know so much, but at the same time, there's still. I mean, we
There's
really
still a lot
don't.
to know, but
We know more about the ocean than we do our own brain,
Well, yeah.
which is a fact.
And we don't know shit.
We don't
about
know
the
shit about our
ocean.
brain.
Insanely complex.
And we don't know shit about the ocean.
As soon as you open it up, well, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's
we're
how
still
much.
learning
That's
about
how
shit
little
about
we
the
know
ocean, but
about
we
the
know more
actual
about the
brain.
ocean,
Yeah.
technically.
Well,
Yeah.
it's only going to get better and better and better and better as
absolutely.
years go
Yeah,
on.
no.
I mean, the amount of advancements in the last 5-10 years is just fucking
Yeah,
bonkers.
like we just talked about with the last like HIV thing and whatever. I mean, that's been the past probably less than a year since it's been funded and whatever, and you can see how big of a change that is already. Just since we've been doing these shots and stuff, today they've announced it's about 50% of the whole U.S. now has their first shot at least, and a fourth, about 25% of people have either both shots or are fully vaccinated. So that's kind of interesting. We are moving in the right direction. We are, we're getting her done. We're moving towards that
Pitter
60.
patter, let's get at her,
that
baby.
goes
Yeah,
in
buddy.
because that goes in with a deadline
We
for the
did the
federal
pitter.
government is that
Now
all
we're at the
adults in
patter.
every state are now eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine.
yeah, everybody.
Everybody
yeah.
across the state, and we're at, from what I read, it's 3.2 million doses a day, up from 2.5 million last month. So we're up almost a whole million basically.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. And yeah, it's 131 with half, and then 84.3 million with the full shot.
Yeah, and that has a lot to do, I'm sure, with the schools just announcing that they're going to start doing it as well.
Yeah, that too.
And I know a lot of local churches and different, smaller communities are starting open up shops. So
they're doing the
a
same
week
thing
from
on
now we're going to
campus,
start
too.
doing this and whatever. They're going to start putting up a shop of COVID vaccines, and then on the 22nd come and get your first shot, and then I believe that you have to get your second shot a week after about or
I think
so.
it's like-
Second shot, it's like
yeah.
28 days later, I think.
Yeah.
28 days. Okay, that's a little bit after. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have our thoughts changed about maybe looking into getting it? I mean, half of the world, half of the U.S., or half of our country has gotten it.
I'm gonna try to get mine soon. So they just
Yeah,
started,
me
like you said,
too.
they're rolling it out. They just started getting doses on campus. So I'm just gonna go on campus and do it.
Yeah,
That's
you
fair.
can't. Well, yeah, because you can't. You're not be able to do a lot of shit soon. Like you can't fly right now. You cannot fly without the COVID vaccine.
Really?
You cannot
I read
fly.
about that too. Yep.
Like anywhere, you cannot fly.
I'm honestly really nervous because that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
You're gonna have to.
Because we've talked about the New York thing where you're gonna have almost a passport saying I have one or both my shots, which is dumb,
that's
but
fucking retarded.
but that's what they're gonna do for sports events and stuff. And even Justin was like,
really
hey, we
stupid.
should go to a Twins game. I'm like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, we
That's
should
really
schedule
dumb.
and whatever. It just worries me because of course the J&J thing came out and less than a month since it got pushed out everywhere into all hospitals and whatever, they had this feedback and canceled it. I mean that's only a month after it came out. What's gonna happen, like we just said, kind of 5-10 years from now? That's honestly what gives me I'd say more than half of my kind of worry from getting it, and the other smaller half is I don't like needles, so I don't want to do it once, and I don't want to do it twice. So I wanted to almost get the J&J one and done. Just fuck it, it is what it is. But now, especially with this now with the J&J, bro,
clots, baby.
I know, you know what I mean. It's just as it honestly it gives me more anxiety than not taking it. Unfortunately, right now at this point, I don't
I would
have a good
say,
answer.
If I was gonna be honest, I would say take the Pfizer or the Moderna. That's the safest for sure.
I know. It's a good consensus, but of course,
Justin,
we'll kind of see what happens.
do you have yours yet? No, you plan on it or no?
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no.
not really like a
He's
priority
got a bit of
right
time.
now.
He's going to ND, so I don't think he'll have to worry about it for a while.
Yeah,
I just think
they don't have it in
I just
Florida. They
think
don't have it
that's-
in North Dakota, South Dakota. They don't got it
I
neither.
think that sounds really outrageous that they're saying if you don't get your vaccine, you can't do this. That's basically government just controlling you, saying do this or else.
Yeah,
which
for
I
real.
hate. I
Well,
believe in smaller
the
government,
problem
not
is-
complete government.
The
control.
problem
That's
is
what I hate.
that the airlines isn't government. That's
Right. It's all
They're-
private
well, the
companies.
They're private
the TSA
companies.
is a government agency.
TSA isn't the one stopping you.
Yeah, it's the airlines. Yeah, it's private business, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
TSA isn't the one stopping you with a COVID card.
Yeah.
It's the airline itself,
the
bro.
Twins are like any baseball.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because
the MLB, the NFL, those aren't.
Didn't
Those are
Delta
They're not in it yet.
companies.
They're not in it yet, though.
Didn't
The sports
Delta
companies in Minnesota
recently-
are not in it yet.
Didn't
No.
Delta
Okay.
recently just go woke or something, like gave in a cancel culture? It was one of the airlines.
Yeah,
that
Delta's sus, but anyways.
Hey, Delta is
Delta's
great,
lit,
though.
bro.
Delta's comfy. If you want to fly Delta, if you want
Yeah,
to fly
I
comfy,
mean, I don't have to
Delta,
fly
bro.
anytime
If you want
soon.
to fly comfy with no booze, fly Delta. If you want to fly
What are you talking about? Delta does have
uncomfy,
booze.
nope.
Yeah,
Remember, we talked about
Delta
this.
has
Not with
certain
us.
dues, not on our flight.
Yeah,
They
not
have-
on
they
our
have-
one flight that we took from
Or
all of
just during
Delta,
COVID.
bro.
I don't know, maybe, honestly.
That was like the end of COVID, dude. I don't know.
That was only 2 months
It's
ago.
first class, baby. You ever sat first class?
Even first class, there's no way
You
they
ever
would
sat
have.
first
No,
class?
why?
There
No,
probably
no,
was.
no,
There
no,
had
no.
to
It's
be.
kind of lit, bro.
Okay, yeah, you pay for it. I'll sit in first class. I'll sit there if you pay for it.
Okay.
But I ain't sitting there if I ain't paying for it.
Dude, first class is kind of lit, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I ain't paying for it, so I'm not gonna sit there. But that's fine. That's just fine.
On the longer flights, it like definitely like pays off.
I believe that. I'm sure they sell out kind of
But
quick. To be honest.
I've been upgraded 3 times in my life.
Really? Yeah,
to
that's pretty
first
sus.
class.
I haven't flown that much either.
Well, I fly like a shit ton.
Really?
Cool.
Like
This is
a shit
actually.
ton.
This
I
is
probably
just,
I probably go on like 7-8 flights a year.
This is I just read this. So United and Delta are just
Fucking
they
full of
said
shit.
to
No,
they
dude,
said
I swear to
yesterday.
God. I go to a lot of places, bro.
United and Delta
Yo,
just
okay.
said yesterday that they'll be the first companies to offer daily flights to for vaccinated Americans to Iceland and Greece this summer. So those are the first like European open
People,
countries.
places that are opening the doors.
yeah,
Yeah.
for vaccinated Americans at least.
Mm.
So that's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Bet Records takes on Greenland.
Iceland or
Iceland.
Greece.
Oof.
Iceland would be fun.
Greece is.
Iceland would be dope. Iceland's
Greece
so
is
I'd
greasy,
avoid
bro.
Greece,
Woo,
bro.
yeah, dude. I don't know about
You're
that.
gonna get your
one.
wallet stolen.
Yeah, I
there.
wouldn't go to Greece, but I
They have the highest
you
crime rate in
probably
the
want to
world,
see
bro.
it one day, but I'd
Really?
probably go to
I don't know.
Iceland.
I'd be more.
You didn't know
scared.
that?
No.
Yeah, Greece is like super crime oriented, bro.
You know, I'd be more scared of my stuff getting stolen if I went on vacation to Brazil.
well,
That's
yeah.
very common.
Rather than
Brazil's getting
Greece,
stuff
bro.
stolen.
Greece,
Think
you
so?
get that shit stolen all the
All
time.
right,
Dude.
Brazil, Jamaica, or Mexico? Which one do you think has a higher crime rate?
Brazil.
You think so? Still?
Brazil.
Why? Why Brazil?
Absolutely.
I have honestly no idea. Why Brazil?
What are those?
The
those
favelas.
The favelas. Those are dangerous. Like
Which is what?
it's basically slum households.
you take- what's the
for-
official
for
definition? Do we have an
inexpensive-
definition?
for people
Favela
who
is
can't
like a
afford
slum.
it,
It does look
and
like
that's the type of the
I'll look
areas
up the
in the
translation.
Brazil. It's the areas of Brazilian cities where all the drug traffickers,
I'm gonna look it up.
all
Yeah.
the criminals come in. All the criminals are just sanctioned to the favelas.
Yeah.
They're just kind of sent out
Yeah,
to
and
survive.
I've been to Jamaica. Jamaica's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Mexico,
When you live there, it's probably not that bad though.
maybe, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you just know to avoid the favelas. Whereas if you're a tourist,
Yeah,
you're
shack
like
or shanty town,
favelas.
slum.
But
That
there's
sounds
still-
interesting.
But
I think
there
that's
was-
the biggest thing. Actually living there, or I'm living here for a week on this resort where it's all inclusive
Well,
on
yeah,
a beach,
resort is
and they
different,
bring
yeah.
the drinks to me, bro. Like that's not the same thing as
But if I was going to
living
go to
in
Greece,
it.
I
You
probably
know?
wouldn't go to a resort in Greece. I'd probably just go look around Greece. It's like a historical country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I'm part Greek.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh,
Yeah. My great grandparents were born there.
Ooh, damn.
Part Greek.
Yeah, 25%.
Really?
What's the
okay.
rest?
It's a Greek
What's
guy.
the rest? What's the rest?
The rest is Italian and Irish.
Really?
And a wee bit of English.
A wee bit.
Yeah, wee bit.
Interesting.
I like that.
Oh, just a wee bit or like a lot of it?
I need to do the ancestrally thing where it
Yeah.
breaks down everything.
I want to do it too because I did a project in
Well, if you
like
think about it, you're
Yeah, I
a
did
little
one in
bit
school,
of...
too.
third grade.
Technically, you are a little bit of everything because there's that theory that everybody is related.
See, here's the thing for me is supposedly I'm 100% Austrian German. 100%.
100%.
I see it.
I mean, it makes
in
sense.
Your, in your last name.
I know
That's
it makes sense.
totally
100%
right.
German, blonde, blue eyes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Ben has
Like
it
I was the
definitely, yeah.
resistance. It's fine. But anyways, it makes sense. But I do. Maybe I'm like a 95%. Like yeah. We don't have a forecast of hail tonight, but it's fine. Yeah, we definitely need video so that they get that, but it's fine. Maybe they do, but yeah. But that's my school project. All right, do your what percentage of the pie are you? All one color. I remember I circled the circle. I colored the circle red, bro, and I did 100%. That was the easiest project of my life, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
It was kind of sus.
It's kind of sus.
It was
yeah.
kinda
Did-
sus, but-
what did you wish? Did you wish for like something you wanted to be?
Wish for something I wanted to be.
Like, did you wish you were from somewhere?
No,
or,
no. So the only time I remember in school I wished to be something I wasn't was like preschool. So preschool, We had to, you learn how, it was maybe preschool, kindergarten, you learn how to write and you trace the letters and whatever, right? So I figured out my first name. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Like 7 letters.
Oh, dude.
My friend is like,
dude.
yeah, bro. His name was Mitchell Max. That was his name.
Oh.
So his first name was 7 letters too. I'm like, oh, I got mine. He's like, hell yeah, bro, I got mine too.
Yeah.
But then it came to last names.
Yeah.
My last name is 12 letters long.
Dude, yes, bro. My last name
And it's a lot, bro. Like,
my last name's only like
you have
9
3
letters.
R's in your last name, bro.
but
I
also,
have barely anything that repeated.
I had the same dread, right? You thought you could never remember your last name when you were a kid? Yeah, I
yeah,
went
dude.
through the same dread.
Dude, I went home.
I'll never know how to spell my
I
last
think
name.
that's cool that you have 2 middle names too.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I've Quentin Travis Tyler Rayner. That's my full name.
That's crazy.
Interesting. Why do you have 2?
I don't know. That's what my parents gave it to me. It's
That's
like
interesting.
one's
I couldn't
my
decide, bro.
biological dad. One's like my an uncle from one of my families.
Yeah, I was gonna say usually there's a reason
it's like
for it.
multiple
Yeah.
members,
Yeah. But yeah, I just remember my mom told me the story of you came home from preschool and wanted to change our last name to Max to be your
Yes.
best friends because it's 3 letters versus 12, so I didn't have
Yeah.
to fucking figure everything out, dude.
Yes,
I was
dude, I
trying to
felt
cheat
that.
in
I feel
preschool,
that.
bro. I was trying to cheat the system in preschool, bro. Fuck homework, dude. God damn, bro.
God.
Fuck teachers. Fuck school. But we might have a special guest on later this week that might tell us different about schools and give us a good,
Nice
nice
plug there.
view, a nice view
Our
of
special
the
guest
education
also
system.
has a very long last name.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro. I'd
that's
hate
true.
to have that person's last name.
Holy shit, bro. That's a long ass last name.
Yeah, y'all
know-
figure out who it is.
You can figure it out all you want, but you know what we're gonna try to figure out? We're gonna try to figure out what the fuck is going on with the stock.
Good transition. Good transition.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck is going on
Hey,
with
you
that
figure it
shit?
out and you let me know, bro. I mean,
God.
Dogecoin has been up like 100% every day, day on day on day. I asked the group chat. I asked our group chat, our Bitcoin boys, bro, our Doge dippers, bro. You know what I mean? We
Doge
change the group
dippers.
chat as the hype goes. You know what I mean? We change that shit every day as the market changes. We are in it to win it, and I am killing it so like killing myself. I asked Dylan. I asked our shout out Dylan Check, our Dogecoin expert, right? Hey, do I put money in? He said yes. Send it. Do it. For 420. Shout out also.
I thought 420 would honestly go up
Yeah,
a little
bro.
bit.
Reddit and all the
double
memers
memes,
said
baby.
420 was gonna be the day. Shout out everyone that's celebrating 420.
You know-
if you celebrate, you celebrate. If not, you already celebrated yesterday because you guys are listening to this on Wednesday morning. So, but he said send it. It's gonna be a hype day for everyone, and
know,
unfortunately, it's gone down
honestly,
23% today for me, bro.
Everything kind of tanked today. I don't really know what happened. Like Netflix, dude. Look at this dip.
Yep.
Look at that dip.
Yeah, bro. Netflix went down over Netflix went down almost 9.5%.
Somebody sold
A shit ton.
10% of the stock.
Yeah, right after hours it dipped heavy, bro. It
Holy
dipped
shit.
hard. Same with Roku. Dipped
was one-
hard.
it was one
Google,
sale, too.
hard dips, bro.
The Dow
same
Jones
thing.
The Dow Jones is down too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you have the percentage? No.
It's
Yeah, dude.
The
Almost
whole
it's
market
down-
is down.
It's
Dang,
down
bro.
256.
Yeah. Wow. Which is nuts. Because my portfolio, I'm now down again. I mean, I always go up and, we have some great days, bro. We talk about the great days, and all of a sudden, no. Literally everything except for Walmart and Blink has gone up for me, down for me today. There's only 2 that are green for me in my portfolio today. Blink is the only one that went up less than 1%, but it fucking took a hit, bro, this past week. It fucking makes me cry almost, dude. For real, because I was believing in this shit hard, dude. It was at 40 over a week ago, and it's just crashed by $3.
That one you
$3.
talked about the other
Just
day?
the Blink charging, dude. Now might be the
Yeah.
time to get into it.
Yeah.
3 months ago, this is the same low point. It's got to skyrocket soon. It's right at 34. Definitely keep it on your watch list because I think it's got to go up. Blink charging, all charging for EV stuff has got to happen in a year, for 1 to 2 years from now. This is a long-term hold. Don't buy and sell this real quick. I mean, this is something if you believe in EV charging, take advantage of it. If not, let it be. Bitcoin as well
it's just been sitting around like 55.
Bitcoin as well has dropped 12%
Buy the dip,
this
baby.
whole week, bro. Yeah,
Buy
Q-Tip said
the
it's at
fucking
55.7
dip.
right now. Now is a good buy-in
This is a
time.
great time to buy. Yeah.
Buy
It's-
the dip, baby.
Bitcoin, if it goes down, that just means it's a good time to buy. That's all it means, also.
I think it's a great time to buy in right now.
'Cause it
Right
will
now,
always go back
I'd
up.
be
It will
loading
always go
your
back up.
shotgun, putting the shells in the goddamn launcher, launching
sir.
them bitches, and fucking hitting them shits out of the sky with your fucking $100 bills. You need to throw your mom's credit card at this shit, 'cause it's about to go nuts.
Yes, sir. We told you a couple podcasts ago, don't just put one in the barrel, bro. Put two in the back, so you can kick her back and shoot her off, you know what I mean? Hit the pigeons as they fly up in the air, you know what I mean? Bop, bop, bop. 3 in a row. Easy, bro. Load them up. We're at 57. 56 almost right now.
55.5, I'd call it.
Yeah, I bought in at 54.4. This is really close to my buy-in time, which is a prime buy-in time. If it gets close to 55, you want to strike to own this one, bro. You want to strike to own this. You want to check out Coinbase too. Coinbase keeps dipping too. You want to look out for it. It's got to skyrocket. All this cryptocurrency is going up and up and up. The Mavericks today. Mark Cuban actually made an announcement that all Maverick tickets, clothing, the stores are going to accept cryptocurrency of all kinds.
Damn,
I don't think it officially announced a list, but I won't doubt you. Bitcoin
merch,
is on there.
The merch they already did.
The merch has been
That's
a while
not a
ago.
new
That's
thing,
correct.
but yeah,
The
they've
tickets.
sold like $1 million or something worth of profits on it so
That's
far.
pretty nutty.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, 100%. They're announcing that BitPay is going to be one of the main what do you want to call it? Maverick. Besides Visa, you can use BitPay,
Yeah.
which is the thing. They also announced Dogecoin as well today, which is crazy. Mark Cuban and the Mavericks will accept Dogecoin for like an NBA ticket or like a T-shirt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's pretty
That's
that's
pretty cool.
pretty crazy. That's something to get behind. They're gonna they accept Bitcoin, Bitcoin holdings, the Bitcoin Gold as well. Is it Ethernet? No, it's not
Ether.
Ethernet. Ether, yes. Ether's the other one. Like I said, Doge is already as well. There's a bunch of stuff coming out with this. Dogecoin, yeah, like I said, endorsement from Mark Cuban. I saw Elon Musk as well made the initial tweet about it, which is why it skyrocketed. What was it, about a week ago? About a week ago, I think it started. That's when the it fucking ran up. It was about at 10 cents, and a week ago it was at 10 cents. This morning it was about 42 cents. So that's a big come up, especially if you got how much of it? Because it's only 40 cents. You put $10 into that. That's the percentages on that is crazy, dude. I mean, nothing really moved. I mean, at April 13th, we were at 7 cents. If you've had it from April 13th until 4/20, which is today, a whole week. Yeah, you've made like 300 to 400% profit at that point. This shit is running up. Definitely something to watch. I don't think you buy it, bro. Dogecoin is a meme coin, dude. I don't know if I can get behind it. I mean, Mark Cuban, taking it in is good,
you
but
can get behind. You just got to know when to buy in. Right now, I'd say it's probably a pretty decent time to buy in, honestly.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty decent.
yeah, Dogecoin, I think personally, is very sus to look at right now. It did dip and it is going back up a little bit as we speak right now to 32. It did drop a little bit below 30, but I don't know. Definitely got to watch this one and figure it out.
Pitter patter.
Pitter patter.
Hope
Get
the
at
stocks
her.
do better next week.
Yeah, hopefully you don't put it at her, and we'll see what happens the day after. You know what I mean? Well, let's go, buddy.
Yep. Peace.
Talking about the day after. Yeah, thanks again for tuning in. That's what all we got for right now. We talked about some dope shit. We talked about, some trending stuff that's happening right now. One thing we did miss is those Yeezy shoes, though, dude. Did we forget about those Yeezys?
Is it that one that you put in
What
the group chat
Yeezys?
earlier today? That first
Cloud
grader, the first grader
Yeezys.
contest.
The Cloud Yeezys. The Cloud 9000s.
Talk about someone who likes to hear themselves talk.
The Cloud 8000s. Yeah, every time I talk, it sounds different, so that's cool.
Yeah. So, what are these things called?
It was the one that you shared in the group chat earlier. With it was a first grade drawing contest.
Oh.
Yeah.
First grade drawing.
Yeah, bro. Those are.
If that's actually true, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll definitely put him in our Instagram picture, so check him out. We'll hit him next week on
Dude,
our.
they
We'll
look
hit
like,
him.
They look like a kindergartner drew.
They look pretty sus.
They look like
Dude.
the creatures of the Black Lagoon, bro.
Those
sus.
look fucking
Black Lagoon.
stupid as
His feet,
hell.
bro.
Pretty sus.
Like, can you imagine if some dude pulled up to the function and he got out of a car and he was wearing those things?
Bro, I'd be
like,
like-
bro, what are your shoes?
You said that
eating
they
your
looked like
feet?
the Loch Ness Monster feet or something, right? Didn't
Yeah,
you?
the creature for the Black Lagoon.
Bro,
it
they
looks like his feet.
bro, they look like somebody's shoes started trying to eat their socks,
Yeah, dude, that's what
and
I'm saying.
it was like halfway digested.
So if I saw someone try to show up at my house with us, bro, I'd be like, nah, dude.
Honestly,
You ain't
I think
getting
they
it.
more so look like like the jet puffed marshmallows, bro. You just stick
Oh,
your
yeah,
feet on the
dude,
top
they
of them.
do
I
look-
think
yeah,
that's
they
what it
do
looks
look
like.
jet puff
It's like two jet puff marshmallow
Yeah.
plastic packs
It looks
on
like
your
you just
feet.
yeah,
bro.
he just walked through a bunch of marshmallows and they stuck around his shoes, bro. You're coated in marshmallows.
They look pretty fucking funny, so definitely look at them on Instagram. Maybe we'll ask our fashion expert about it as our guest this Friday morning.
Fashion
So,
expert.
Yeah, we'll give her a couple names.
Fashion.
We'll see what she says. You know, I gave it a little hit now.
Well, I
we
mean,
gave
a
the
fashion
trimmer out.
fashion expert, like that's already pretty.
Yeah.
good.
Guess
well,
it, baby.
we're
Guess
gonna-
it.
we're gonna see
You're
what
not gonna
happens.
guess it. We know you're not gonna guess it. That's
You
just
guess
how it
it.
works.
You guess it. You get a Happy Meal at McDonald's, but we at Bet Records keep the toy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ.
We got to keep the toy, put it on our collection. So make sure you check out this picture on our Instagram of these shoes.
You can
Make
send it to our
sure,
PO box at Josh's
Pitter
house.
patter, baby.
yeah, fucking pitter patter, Q-tip. we're gonna copyright that, like pitter patter, get it out of here,
baby.
bro.
Yeah,
We gotta
yeah,
copyright it.
that.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can. Why not?
Bro, if there's a will, there's a way, and we will do it. And if there's a
Pitter
will,
patter, baby. Let's
if-
get at her.
and if there's a need, you guys will. So make sure that you guys follow us everywhere. Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook as well. Make sure.
Pornhub.
Yeah, well, make sure to.
Soon to be Pornhub.
Let us know
When
about
do-
the
hey,
hats.
but when do we get on Pornhub?
Bro,
Hey, we're starting our amateur account soon.
That's
you gotta,
all you, bro.
you gotta work your way
Oh,
up through
sorry. All right,
OnlyFans,
all
and
right,
then you'll
let's
make
let
your way to
Shed finish his
Pornhub.
outro.
Finish your outro, buddy.
We got the casting couch, so you know shit is coming out real soon. So definitely keep up with us. Thanks for listening again, guys, and we'll see you guys Friday morning. Peace out.
Peace out, everyone.
I like how she move it. I like how she move it. I got that new whip. Jose the dude trip. I like how she move it. I like how she move it.